This training video is to show you how to use the Signal 4 geolocation tool within the TRAX crash form. The purpose of this tool is to more accurately provide DHSMV and DOT the location of the crashes by putting the latitude and longitude on all crash reports. The locator tool will be mandatory for use on all short and long forms. During the validation process, if the locator tool was not used, the crash report will not validate. To use this tool, you will open a crash report and select the driver's exchange. You will complete the crash date, time of crash, date of report, and agency case number, as well as the crash identifiers section. You will then continue to the roadway information section. The roadway system identifier will default to the most common choice, which is local. Please change this choice if needed. Tab until you are at any of the address fields. You will notice a locate button that appears below the next, previous, and clear buttons. Click locate and this will open the GeoLocation tool. Once the location tool has launched in Internet Explorer, you should see the map focus you on a general area of where you are located. This feature will only work on laptops that have location services activated. You can zoom in or out on the map by using the plus or minus button located on the bottom right corner of the map. You can move the map around by holding down the left mouse button and moving the mouse around. You will notice there are 4 options at the top of the screen. The first option is to plot an intersection. The second option is to plot a road segment. The third option is to plot a ramp, and the fourth, off-roadway. If you scroll the cursor over any one of these options, you will see the name of the selection. Let's begin by doing an intersection. Select the intersection button. If you are able to see the intersection that the crash occurred on the map, simply click once in the middle of the intersection. A window will pop up with the streets displayed. There is a drop-down arrow next to each of the street names. If you click on the arrow, the system may provide you with other choices on how a street is listed with DOT. This will not give you options for all streets. If you wish to switch the roadways for the occurred on and at intersection, you may do so by pressing the 2-way arrows located to the right of the street names. Once you have chosen the streets in the intersection and they are in the desired order, you may click Accept and Finish. You will then get an Internet Explorer window that will ask you if you wish to close the window, yes or no. Click Yes. Once you have returned to the form, you will see that the information has populated onto the form for you. You may edit the form from here if you wish. You can change the name of the streets if needed. You will not be able to modify the latitude and longitude fields. Those fields are disabled for editing. If the location needs to be replotted, click on the At Street Address field, click on the Clear button, and click on the Locate button to relaunch the geolocation tool. Next, let's go ahead and plot a road segment. Click on the Road Segment button at the top of the screen. If you are unable to see the area of the point of impact on the map, simply hit the plus on the map to zoom further in. Once you are able to see the area of where the point of impact occurred on the map, you may simply click on the street and the map will change to satellite view and zoom you in further. You will notice a pin will show you where you have selected. If the point of impact did not occur where the pin is on the map, you may move it to the correct location by holding down the left mouse button and dragging it to the correct location. The system will then change how many feet away from the cross street you are, as well as update the latitude and longitude. Once you are satisfied where the pin is in reference to the point of impact, click Accept and Finish, and then click Yes when prompted if you wish to close this window. It will then bring you back to the form and pre-fill the roadway information. Next, let's go ahead and plot a ramp. Click on the ramp button. Then click on the area of the point of impact. You will notice a pin. It will show the ramp, how many feet away it is from the closest street. You may then click Accept and Finish, or grab the pin and move it to a better location if needed. It will then update how many feet away it is from the street. You may then click Accept and Finish. Click Yes to close the Internet Explorer window. It will then move the information to your crash report. Do not forget to change the road system identifier to interstate or any of the streets that you are plotting. Next, let's go ahead and plot off-roadway. Click on the off-roadway button and locate the area on the map of where the crash occurred. In this example, we're going to use one of the parking garages for Amalie Arena. If you click on the garage, you will notice that it will change to satellite view and show you the exact address of where the parking garage is. It will also show you the latitude and longitude. If the crash occurred in this parking garage, you may then click Accept and Finish. Click on Yes to close the Internet Explorer window, and the road system identifier should change to parking lot. If it does not, please manually change it. You will notice that the street address is placed on the crash form, as well as the latitude and longitude. If you are using a computer that does not have location services or it is not activated, you may search for a location by placing the street name, intersection, or the name of a location in the Search for a Location field. In the first example, we are going to search for a street by using a block number. In this example, I am going to use the 8900 block of North Florida Avenue. Type the address on the search line, hit the Enter key, and you will notice on the map it will take us to the 8900 block of North Florida Avenue. In the next example, we are going to search for an intersection. I'm going to use North Florida Avenue in West Waters Avenue. You do not have to put the @ symbol or a backslash between the two streets, just one space. Once your streets are in there, hit the Enter key. It will take us on the map directly to the intersection. In the last example, I'm going to show how to plot an exact address. In this example, I'm going to use Jersey Mike's on Kennedy Boulevard. You will notice that it plots the exact address of that location. We will talk about some other features that are in the location tool. There are help tips built into the location tool. To the left of the search for a location, there is a question mark. If you click on the question mark, you will notice that there will be help tips offered to you. To clear your entire search and start over, you can click on the Start Over button located to the right of the search for a location. You can toggle between the map and satellite view by simply clicking on Satellite or Map. Satellite view will allow you to see the street view. If you would like the location tool to focus you on your physical location, in the bottom right area you will notice a little blue circle. If you click on that, you will see a blue circle of your current location. It may be easier to see it in map view. Another feature within the location tool is the measuring tool. If you click on the measuring tool, click a part of a street that you wish to measure, tap once on the mouse, move to an area that you wish to end the measurement, click on the mouse, and it will show you how many feet that area is. You may also utilize Google Maps Street View through the GeoLocation tool by grabbing the pegman located on the right and dragging him holding the left mouse button down and moving your mouse to the area in which you are looking at. If you let go of the mouse button, you will notice it will then turn to Street View. If you hold the left mouse button down and move the mouse, you are now in Google Maps Street Mode. This concludes the training video on how to use the Signal 4 geolocation tool within the TRAX crash form.